Good morning, my amazing web families. Welcome to another episode of Hints, Tips, and Tricks to Survive at Home Learning from a Web Middle School Teacher. Guys, I know personally as an at home parent, I have a difficult time keeping up with everything my son has to do and whether or not it's being turned in on time. So, today I want to go over a few tips that will really help you navigate Google Classroom as efficiently as humanly possible. The first tip I want to show you is right here on the Google Classroom homepage. You'll notice three bars in the upper left hand corner. When you click those bars, you'll have several options to jump directly to classrooms. Instead, go ahead and click that to do list. That to do list will show you a layout of everything your child has to do in the upcoming days. And better yet, you can click on the name of an upcoming assignment and jump directly to it. Another really great feature of this bar up in the corner is the calendar tab. This does the same thing as the to-do list, but lays out what days it'll be due. This really will help you make a calendar with your child on when they should be doing what work. Heading back to the classes, we're going to dive into a classroom for this next trick. We're going to pick on Miss Kadena. In Miss Kadena's class, the first thing you'll notice is a stream. A stream is a really overloaded page and can be really difficult to navigate. This will have every student question posted to the teacher, any assignments they've posted, and any announcements they've posted as well. Scrolling through this and trying to find what your child needs to do can take you a large amount of time. Instead, head over to the Classwork tab. In the Classwork tab, the assignments are now posted by topic instead of just by the date they were posted. Even this, though, can be difficult. While it does have when they're due, it still doesn't have the grades or if your child has actually done them. Instead, click the View Your Work button up in the upper left hand corner again. This is the perfect page to look at for grades, when things are due, if they've been turned in, and my personal favorite, if they're currently missing. You'll notice that next to each assignment, if the child has turned in and you see a grade for it, it's a really good assumption that they've not only turned it in, but have done well on it. If it says just turned in, that means there was no grade given for it, but your child did complete the assignment. If it says was assigned and no due date, that means the teacher put it out there as a material for the child. The last one, and you'll notice the child doesn't have one, the last one is a red missing indicator. If you notice missing in red letters pop up next to any assignment, that's when you need to talk with your child about what they need to do to get that assignment turned in. A final trick to use is here on the far left hand side. You'll notice there's different filters. You can choose just to see assigned work. You can choose to see just the returned with grades. And my personal favorite, you can choose to see all the missing work in one section. This will pull up all the missing work for this classroom that the child has not yet completed. Again, this child has done everything they're supposed to, and if you see a blank page like this, your child is on track and ready to go. When I'm done checking one classroom, I'll head back to my classes tab and move on to my child's next classroom and follow the same steps. This becomes very easy as you get used to it. Again, I go right down to my child's missing work after I've checked. I love all these grades. Oh, no missing work. We're doing great in science. This will save you a lot of time from having to go through every single assignment and seeing whether or not your child has turned them in, or simply relying on your child saying, "Yes, mom," or "Yes, dad, I've turned them in." Guys, thank you for joining me for another episode of Hints, Tips, and Tricks for Surviving at Home Learning. We here at Webb Middle School hope you guys are all doing fantastic and know just how much we really miss seeing our kids on a daily basis. Guys, this is Mr. Sayen, and I am signing off.